Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Metal Garden, a game I saw floating around a little while back, a month, maybe 2 months ago. And it's been doing the rounds lately as sort of a game that has a very specific style to it. It is a first-person shooter. It's not a horror. I know I said I was going to be doing horror pre-Christmas, but, well, it's not a strictly speaking horror game. It is a first-person shooter, and it's more of an action game, but the horror comes in a slightly different flavor. It's more, I guess, existential horror might be the way to put it. But the point of Metal Garden is that you are trapped in a megastructure. Basically a gigantic structure that is so large as to dwarf anything humans have so far ever made or built. And I think the idea is you just really want to escape. I don't really know too much about it beyond that. I remember I saw one of the YouTubers I follow sort of played it, and I watched like the first 10 or so minutes. It was on the second screen. I was sort of kept getting drawn into watching it. I was like, okay, this is something I got to play myself. So I know a little bit about the opening, but as I said, I wasn't 100% paying attention until it started drawing me in. I was like, no, I need to stop. So we're going to play it. As I said, as far as I understand, it's basically just a first-person shooter, but it's more about the environment. Honestly, this is probably one of those games where you could take the shooting element out, and it would probably be a really fun exploration game from what I saw, but we shall play. Ooh, so we've got easy. Enemies deal a little damage, resources are plentiful, enemies deal medium damage. Well, I think I'll go in on regular for certain. This game does not feature manual saving, instead it also saves at specific checkpoints at the beginning of each new chapter. Infinite health, item randomizer, enemy randomizer, infinite ammo, resource scarcity, exploration mode. Oh, it does have an exploration mode. That would be quite fun. Fragile body. Okay, interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're going on regular. I don't see any particular point in going for anything else. I don't want any of the modifiers. I just want to go for a nice blanket thing. Although the fact it does have exploration mode, that is always nice. Because as I said, this from looking at it, it seemed like the kind of game where exploration could be just fun in and of itself. But I think we'll play the game normally, because it's the game. Entombed in a vast megastructure, countless civilizations live through their long ages. Though they have attempted every method, the walls and ceiling of the structure remain unbreached. The path outside has never been found. And in the structure's overgrown far reaches, many nomads wander, living off the remains of battles fought among the many warring states and corporations. Metal Garden. Hey, Jagoth, welcome. Ooh. One last cigarette, I suppose. Ooh, Chapter 1, King of Nothing. Ooh. Yeah, see, this is kind of my point about what I said, like, Megastructure. This place is so big. Although we are inside, there are also clouds and storms, apparently. It's kind of my point. That's what it means by Megastructure. Okay, space to jump, left to sprint. We don't seem to have a stamina bar. That's good. Crouch. Got all that. What's all this? Ooh, canife. Nice. Smoking engine of your old mech. MC-076 aftermarket cannon. Beyond repair, no tools you possess can make it run. Any secrets hiding behind the waterfall? No. Can we get up on top? Ooh, we might be. Oh, what's this? An armory department. Whoa! Careful. Oh, we can sort of. Oh, hello. Pick up pistol. Ah, one gun. That'll do it. Some ammo. And thrust boots. Ooh. Ooh, I can double jump. I can only double jump. But hey ho. Aha! Ah, must be my clothes. So I guess I sort of fell into this sort of hole, or this depression in the thing. And look, you see my point about like megastructures? Like, are those guns? They could be guns for all I... They might be guns, actually. But, like, guns that big, where are they pointing and where are they firing at, you know? And you're telling me that guns this big cannot breach the walls of the megastructure? Big stuff. Oh, yeah, they're guns. One of them just fired. Wasn't even paying attention, but apparently it just did. So how about that? Cool. Let's see if I can watch one of them fire again. Anything? Nothing? Apparently we got a double jump. Ooh, hello. Canife. Yeah. There's a person up there. Are they friendly? I think a guess. Probably not. What do you think? Friendly? Not friendly? Oh, okay. Enemies hit quite hard. Oh, are you robots? Or are you just wearing a... You might be just wearing a mask. I can't tell if they're robots or if they're wearing a mask. That's probably not good. Ooh, hello. Ah, first aid kits? Nice. A grenade. Shame, a grenade would have been quite useful there. I could have taken out the two at the bottom and then just killed the first one. Ooh, you can slide. Is that the pipe? Apparently it is. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Head injury. Wait, how do I check my health? I don't know. It came up with a little pop-up. I don't know how to actually check my health. Escape. Hang on, let me check options. What was the health thing? Toggle log. Toggle HUD. Not that. Definitely not that. Head injuries always remind you of that Fallout 4 clip you saw once. You're gonna need to be more specific than that. Oh dear, everyone here is dead too. Dude had a white flag and you killed them. Rude. Huh. Looks almost samurai-ish. Beneath the soldier, you find a military operations journal. It spans numerous entries going back many cycles. It begins by listing provisions for several hundred soldiers and marching orders for a tremendously long distance mission, and continues by exhaustively describing the travel up through 2 separate megastructure stratas. It often remarks on the struggle soldiers are having with controlling their movement. As a result of the lower gravity in the upper stratas, the bodies used to lack of gravitational friction. But it also makes note of increased effectiveness of hitherto less used tactics, such as unexpected advantage of their large bodies gained in melee combat. Unfortunately, the journal cuts off abruptly right in the middle of a supply inventory count, before it can imply anything more of the soldier's mission. Interesting. Ammo. Ooh. You actually a tiger person, or is that just a mask? You know, I can't tell. Could be either. Ooh. Charges left 4. We'll heal my head, I suppose, and heal me, why not? Interesting. That's a unique system. I guess they're tiger people. Ooh, shotty guns. Yes. Shotgun. Alright, shotgun is good. I like shotgun. The guy was in a difficult fight, and after looking at his Pip-Boy noticed his perception was set to 0. Confused, he put the game in third person, and his head had been shot off, but the game never flagged as dead, so he was playing as normal. That's, I mean, at least the game was smart enough to know to set his perception to 0. Oh, you're alive. Regal man. Narg. The royally dressed man before you is bleeding out. Even at a cursory glance, you can tell that his wounds are not treated soon. He will die. Treat his wounds, I suppose. Narg. What humiliation. Defeated, but a step from our goal. Just keep patching him up. Can you imagine it? We finally found it. An exit from this megastructure. The culmination of millennia of searching. A dream of so many civilizations born inside this prison world. Oh, we assembled with all haste. I stood at the helm of the great army of my kingdom, my beloved Rea Sectorum, and I knew the glory was ours. We would find those heavenly fields beyond. An army that has now been collapsed like so many packs of cards, and its great leader receiving ministrations from a wandering mongrel. It's all the fault of these damn sellswords. See, we had spies inside the Central Serenium Mining Group, the local industrialist. That's how we knew that when one of their great dam projects hit on a hole in the world, it was our time to mobilize. But foolishly did I march. The mercenaries they hired broke our lines. And my men, my own men who were taken prisoner, they turned their swords on me, screaming of my own treachery, the impudency, the gall. Fallen King continues to lose himself in his laments, his words fast becoming less and less comprehensible. It is then that you notice a key by his body, its design plain compared to the proud royal. You acquire the barricade key. Fallen King is still lost in his laments, impressing on you the many ignominities that have befallen him. Still can't tell if that's a thing or not. I don't think it is. I think they're cat people. Cool. Damn furries. Yeah, they get everywhere. The neighborhood just got more interesting. Speaking of interesting, I'm hoping he's going to wander up here and then wander back. So if I can lob a grenade down... Yeah, there he goes. If I can lob a grenade down there and get rid of both of them, then all I've got, I think, is that guy over there. And I think I can take him out. Once I remember what the grenade button is. Considering I haven't thrown one yet, I'm not entirely sure if this is... Oh. What is the grenade button? Is it not that? Where the hell did you come from? These people are surprisingly good shots. Woohoo! Jumpy, jumpy. Shotgun ammo, med pack, another grenade, pistol ammo. Oh, do you guys have anything? Pistol ammo, I'll take that. Looks like you were using a radio. That's probably a good idea. I took him out first. Pistol ammo. Has this got a ammo thing in it anywhere? Hello. Nope, this is not like my one. Okay, well, down the road we go. Oh my god, there are things in the water. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. Those guys snipers or something? Oh, I walked right into that one, didn't I? There he goes. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh, crap. Gotcha. Woo! Well, I mean, at least they're smart enough to announce their presence. For my sakes, of course. Do I get that? Wow. Those guns, like, maybe they are robots. It looks like that gun's literally attached to his arm. Maybe we got robots versus furries. Oh. Oh, shotgun. The transhumanist groups around here, apparently. Have you finished? Yes, sir. This whole section's rigged to blow. Good. Start packing up. I want to be as far away as possible when it all goes up. Alright, we good. We be good. Alright. Medkit and the knife. Don't know why you can keep picking up stuff you've already got. What are you? Okay. Well, give me a general heal then for free. Why not? Ooh, door. I was not expecting that to open. Give me a minute. So, you were planning to blow this thing up? Huh, I wonder why. I don't know. Ooh, yep, grenade. Every time I use one, I then seem to find one, so I'm not necessarily complaining about that. Have a mooch around the area real quick. Oh, hi. Hello. You look potentially friendly. Hello. Hello. What is this? Rifle. Oh, rifle ammo. That means I'm going to get a rifle ammo. I get a rifle even. Haha. Deal with it. Oh crap. Where the hell are you? There you are. Gravity's a bitch, isn't it? Ah, now. See, here's the thing. The game is officially presenting me with two choices. There was the door, and then there's that route. That's obviously a one-way drop. So, ooh, another grenade. So, actually, it might not be a one-way drop if you think about it, because I can double jump. But it also could be meant to be a one-way drop. Now, okay, game, you've given me a choice. I don't like it when you do this, because now I'm going to worry I'm going to bloody miss something. Opens elsewhere. What's even in there? Oh, is that the sniper rifle? So what the hell's through here? Hello, who the fuck are you? Don't know, but you're dead now. You were one of those cat people. Oh, that wasn't a white flag. That was a giant fucking knife. Okay. Good to know. I mean, it looked a bit like a white flag, in my defense. So what is that? Is that what I think it is? That is indeed what I think it is. Uh-oh. Okay, that happened. I'm not an expert, but I think... when I threw the grenade on the floor, I figured I'll throw it at my feet, give it a few seconds to go off. But I think it exploded the second they got near to it. So could be that they have like a proximity thing? Could be. Opens from the other side. Of course it does. Ooh, hello. What is that? A shotgun and ammo. I mean, at least they're making absolutely goddamn sure that you can... do stuff. What is this? Oh. I'm not an expert, but I don't think pipes are supposed to glow like that. There's something there. Oh! I thought that was a thing. God damn it. Shotgun ammo, great. Another bloody drop, huh? Well, I'm already committed to this one, so fuck it. I mean, there's a big ass ladder there, and it does go further down. But there's also this here. This game is presenting me with all of the fucking options. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so open. Right, so I can risk some parkour, or I can fight through these guys, huh? Uh-oh. Woo! Can you shoot through the walkways? That would have been a great question to look at before I'd done all that. I don't know. Probably. But too late now. I am going to get so sodding lost here. Oh, only one of them can stay open at a time, can it? Nope, nothing there. Kit won't say no. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, no. I thought I thought I was going to miss them for a second. What am I moving? I forgot you can grab onto ledges and stuff. Sure. Okay, note to self, you can't slide and jump. Nope. Aha! One of them had to bloody work. Oh, I know what I'm probably gonna do. Actually, am I being slightly dumb? Could I just ride it across? I think I'm gonna like move it over there and sort of guess the middle bit and, you know, do all that sort of stuff. But no, I can just jump onto the damn thing once it starts moving. Like so. Not entirely sure I like the way it's rattling like that, but... Whee! I've gone so far from where I started, I don't actually know where the bloody hell I am now. Whoa! Thanks. Okay, for the record, mine's just supposed to beep or something to warn you of their presence. Generally speaking, that's a thing. Well, that's a problem. Please tell me they're not all just coming from me, are they? Yes, they are. That was really dumb. I pressed the wrong button. Where's my guns? Thank you. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong sodding buttons. Oh, that fight could have gone better. Where the heck have I even ended up? Ooh. What is this? Could have gone worse. That is true. I didn't die, so I suppose that's something. Okay, well, let's have a look. Alright, can we get... Is there anything up here at all, or is it just ledge access? I think it's just ledge access. Oh, okay, then I guess we are going this way. Up the ladder. I have no idea where I'm going at the moment. I'm just following the route laid out before me. Oh. I'm fucking here. Okay, that's interesting. I've gone around in a giant bloody circle. Nice. Ah. Please tell me that's... Yes. Yes. Ah, yeah. Sniper. Okay, now. Two thoughts. Either I go back to that big pit and try and scale down there without dying, or I go back that way and see what's down there. Well, I'm not really in the mood for some sphincter tightening, death-defying drops, so what say we go this way? At least there's land. See, that implies I can come back this way. Maybe I can. Maybe going down the big drop is the way you're supposed to go. Oh, God. That'll be a fun experience, won't it? Ow. Ow. What is this? I don't know. Looks like someone was holding all the first aid kits. Did it help? Looks like we got some kind of platforming thing that way. Hello, you! Goodbye. I was going to come up and pet you. Rude. Well, guess we're doing some light parkour. Ooh, checkpoint. Ooh. Terminology of scale. So I guess this is the way we were supposed to go. So was there anything down at the bottom of that giant arse pit? I'm not sure if I want to know. Ooh. Having roads inside a building doesn't seem like a smart idea. Car fumes and all that. I do think it's very funny that the tiger people and the robo people are absolutely mortal enemies until I show up, and then they put aside all their differences and decide I'm the one who needs to die. I don't even know these pricks. Maybe I do. Maybe that's the point. There's definitely another tiger person around here somewhere. I'm sure I saw him. There he is. Good night. Well, okay. Give me a free heal. Why not? I'm guessing we're going up. Part of the sign. I thought I saw something up there. I was like, what is that? I have no idea. Why are you glowing? Ooh. What do you think? I mean, could be. It's a giant pit. YOLO. I mean, I'll have a quick mooch around the room first. If it doesn't look like there is a way out, that could actually be the way forward for all I know. Thing is, I'm fairly certain there's another one of the robo guys around here somewhere. I don't know which level he's on, but I'm fairly certain he took a couple of pot shots at me. Anything hidden over here? I think that's the way we're supposed to go out. I think. Maybe. I can't tell if that's climbable or not. See, again, they've given me a choice, and now I'm torn on which way I want to go next, because I kind of want to explore both directions. One going up, one going down, obviously. There's the guy I took out earlier. Oh, I did manage to get him. I wasn't sure if I did. See, that was the guy I saw who took up a couple of pot shots at me. Yeah, I get the feeling you're clearly supposed to go out that way. So what's down the fucking hole? I'm pretty sure I can survive going down there, because I think if I drop and then use my jet boosters, you know, right before I hit the bottom, I can take minimal damage, I think. Let's find out. That would be a yes. Oh, fuck it. Worst case scenario, this would be funny. Actually, I've got to find the bloody thing again. I think it was over here. Well. We're committed now. Unless I die and get reset to the back of the start of the game even. Those... Yeah, because again, these guys are supposed to be fighting, right? So why are they all just standing around waiting for me to do something? Ooh, hello. Was not expecting you to be able to jump all the way up here, but still, happy you did anyway. It's like the Christmas truce in World War One. Sure it is. Thank you for giving away your position, gentlemen. You really need to learn to take your time. Hello. Well, that went okay. I was genuinely not expecting those tiger people to be able to jump that fucking high. But apparently, although I suppose I should have, because that was in that note, wasn't it? They were like, oh yeah, we're used to the lower levels where the gravity is much, like higher. So coming up here, we're like physically stronger, but we're also not used to the lower gravity. Alright, so there's a ruin down there. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a platform thingamajig there. What else we got? You know what? Heal me up, why not? Unmistakably marked by the distinctive pictographic script, these ruins must belong to the Vilomir people? Not sure what it is, but you got two eyes next to each other. The most famous story we know of them says that long ago they tried to build a tower to reach the very ceiling of the world. They failed, of course, and now their greatest relic lies buried underground as deep beneath layers of sediment as one can reach. How Babylonian. Nailed it. So I'm guessing we've got to climb up to the top of this bad boy, huh? Because they're... Actually, well no, tell a lie. There's the ruined entrance down there. Okay, so hang on a tick. I think I know what I got to do to get to the next level, but I am a little bit curious. How high up does this go? If this goes all the way up, I might as well take it, right? It does indeed. What is this? I thought we were going down, not up. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if I'd have found that door, otherwise it would have been like locked from the other side or what have you. Okay, well. We know of a way back up, at least. Oh no, because I'd have to, presumably... Well, I'll check out the underground ruin bit, see what it could... See, this could all be side stuff. This game's a lot more open than I was expecting. I was expecting something a bit more linear. I'm not necessarily complaining about that, I want to point out, but just saying. It's very much wrangling my exploration problem. I want to explore everything, and I don't know if I'll be able to. Why do bars require a key? You heard linear games are bad? Really? Tell that to Half-Life 2. There's definitely something up there, but there's no way in hell I can reach it. Oh! That must be the key I'm looking for. Where the bloody hell have I ended up? Also requires a sodding key, does it now? Interesting. I did wonder if there was like a ladder over here that I didn't notice. Yes, there is. Because they're like, well, if you drop... Hear that noise? The wretch is finally coming out. Because at the ready, I'm going to enjoy this. Where are you now? Apparently they don't like me very much. What did I ever do to them? Oh yeah. Nice. Alright, well, let's see where this goes. That is not what I was expecting. What? But the... Huh? Hang on. We went all the way through that to get a key that led me back to where I was before. What? Hang on, did I miss something? I don't think I did. Nope. I did not. That is literally what it was. It's could the key be used in more than one place? It's not in my inventory anymore because it was listed above where my ammo and stuff was. What? What the what? I mean, I guess in a way that's probably supposed to be the point. Like, I am supposed to be lost in a megastructure, so maybe that's literally the point. So, hang on. So the only thing we really did that didn't have anything to do with going around in a giant loop was we got to that kind of locker room place and we sent up a lift. May have to keep an eye out for that. It might well be that I did all that to get to the locker room to send the lift up so I can do something later. Maybe. Or it could have just been random for shits and giggles. Who the hell knows? Well, it was certainly an excursion, although I'm not sure if I had a net positive to it or not in terms of supplies. I think I did. I wanted to get lost in a megastructure, and I bloody well have. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's 9 o'clock. So we're going to pause. We're going to take a break. I don't know how many chapters this game has. From what I understand, this game is up somewhere between 2 and 3 hours long. I don't know if that includes a lot of exploring or not. But we'll see. We shall indeed see. So, time for a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay, well, having explored everything underground, we have now no choice but to go up. Which is where I wanted to go in the first place, but the giant pit was too inviting. Still, at least all the enemies in this area are gone, unless they've respawned or something, but I don't think the game does stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely think we're going up this way. Feels right. Even though the fact I'm walking up on what is ostensibly moss and vines feels incredibly precarious. Oh, that's a good sign. Hey look, it's those guns I walked away from. Wow, I feel like I've barely moved at all, given everywhere I've been. I feel like I've barely budged an inch. Megastructures, am I right? Oh, there was one on the wall. I didn't see it until it was too late. Apparently I'm an idiot. So did they not notice? No, they didn't notice. I'm not used to mines being on walls. Holy shit. Okay. What do you think? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, hang on. Is that elevator I sent up? Oh, fuck, I can't get past that. I think that's the elevator I sent up. Hello. You are a very long way away. Why are you very low? Hold still, please. It is weird that this game has real-time bullets as opposed to using like hit scan or something. There are very few shooters that... Hello! When was that their Red Bull today? I think this is the elevator I sent up before. Elevator room key. So yeah, I guess the point of going down the pit was to send the elevator up so that you could, you know, do this. Yep. Huh. You know what? Fuck it. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That is exactly the kind of reward of exploration that I fucking love. That's great. I love it. And that's the elevator room key right there. Huh. I almost feel like I went in this backwards, but no, I think that was the point. You're supposed to... I suppose, technically speaking, you could grab the key, come all the way back around, open this door. Oh, that would have been so galling. Could you imagine doing that? You know, you grab the elevator key, you think, huh, where's the elevator? Oh, hang on, I remember that room. And so you go all the way back around, only for this to take you back up to right where you got the sodding elevator key. That'd be so galling. Because, yeah, there's no button for the elevator here. Oh, well, I mean, I got a bunch of free shit, so I'm not going to complain too much. What I am going to complain about is what I'm about to do. I don't want to do this. Oh god, fucking first person parkour makes my butt clench too much. Hello? Those fucking bulls. Okay, let's plan my route. Where the fuck am I going? Looks like there's something over there too. What's going on? I can't make contact with the advanced team. You don't think something happened to them? Huh. As if anything had happened to those tough bastards. Nah, it's probably the electrical storm overhead. Keep trying. Do you find it amazing that the enemies instantly know exactly where you are? Like, even if you're on top of a sodding wall or something, like, they know where you are at all times. But then they are robots. Maybe they've all got like X-ray vision or something. I don't know. Nice. Oh, well, that was relatively successful, I suppose. So this is the other half of the radio from before. Makes sense to me. For fuck's sake. Figures. Okay, so we got that. Notice from management, as part of our ongoing initiative to improve employee health, we decided to limit the amount of smoke breaks made available per worker. When you'd like to access the smoking area, now apply for a key in your shift manager's office, just up through the elevator. Great. Don't you fucking dare. Ooh. That's not a good sound. Oh, balls. Solid ground, please. Solid ground. Thank you. I was not expecting that. You douchebags. That was rude. Bloody surprising me like that. Great, now I gotta go heal again. You know, I'm not exactly sure how this health system works. Because I've taken a lot of damage, but I've only ever hurt my head like once. I think what it might be is that when your health bar hits 0, you take damage on, I don't know if it's a random limb or what, but on a, you know, a limb, a body part. And then presumably those pile up until eventually you die. Which is actually an interesting system. Assuming I'm, you know, correct on that. So I guess we're going this way. I'm a little curious if we could go into that field with the buffalo, bison, bull things, whatever they were. I think I should go back and check. I'm guessing that, like, activates something. Ooh, it does. Ooh, it really does. Oh, hello. Something down there. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what the hell I'm even aiming for. I mean, I can guess, but up would be my guess, although I'm not entirely sure. Guess we'll see, won't we? I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, that must be what those are for. Ways back up if you fall down, but survive. Like that. Well, I don't want to go down there myself. No, thank you very much. Okay, hang on a tick. Let me see if I can. I move you left first. Hopefully. Once it connects, and up we go. Lovely. Alright, well, that's good. That's a start. Gotta hit all that connective tissue, I suppose. You gonna collapse too, big boy? No, but you are gonna hit a blocker. I think I can get up to that. No, thankfully you just stopped. Okay. I was a bit worried he was just going to keep going and fall off again. Getting a little tired of that. That's a shortcut. I assume so anyway. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Oh, so there was some items down there. Well, I ain't going back now. Yep, and made it. Everything's so broken. It's funny, isn't it, when you see stories about megastructures and stuff. They're always megastructures in decline. It's rare you ever see them at their peak. You know, out of control or decrepit and ruined. Weird, isn't it? Says more about the kinds of stories that we like, I suppose. Can I even make that jump? Actually, I think I can. Nice. We going over that way now? Oh, bloody hell. First person parkour is a nightmare, isn't it? Ah, yes, this would be the... Yeah, okay. There's nothing else in here, huh? Just big old platforming puzzle all the way up. Well, down is easy. I can do down. Oh, that might have been too high. No, we're fine. I can fall further than you think. A wasteland hike. Fudge. Doesn't remind me actually. Oh wait, no, you're on this fallen mercenary's neck you find a curious cranial incision, an external brain you've seen spies use to store valuable memories. It might be possible to use a neural interface to connect and briefly browse what this one thought important enough to hide. Oh, it's... okay. After a short query, you find most of the external brain scrambled, following fast after the mercenary's own decaying neurons, but at least a few of the memories seem, as of yet, unaffected. Of course, connecting to unknown implants is not without danger, even more so when their owner no longer breathes. I think that's breaths, but okay. But the memories contained on the external brain could have some important information. There's a tug and your mind falls like a device whose cord has been forcibly pulled. Your sense of self disappears and your own memories go hollow. Briefly, there is nothing. You're a guardsman, one of many, standing poised in a dark corner of a large concrete hall. The industrial lamps of the room cast their hard shadows on the group in its middle. The corporate leaders of the Central Serenian Mining Group. You remember they've been arguing for hours. You're mad. Blow it up? The greatest discovery of our age? Consider it. If people start leaving the inner structure, so much of what we have created here will cease in its relevance. Our assets' value will plummet, and our concern will struggle for mere survival. It is the sensible course to take. We have been granted this opportunity to see ahead of the pack, and we should take whatever actions are necessary to keep it that way. Could we really do that? And what of our condition? Don't be coy. We can deal with that perfectly well here. We've seen nothing, we know nothing. All that we have ascertained is one of our dams wasn't built to hold and broke under the pressure. The engineers responsible have already been dealt with. There is more arguing, more shapes moving angrily in the half-illuminated halls, but you are beginning to have a harder time discerning between them. As your sense of self and your own memories begin to return, you realize what is happening. The corruption has begun to reach this memory as well, due to the external brain's increasingly deteriorated state. Yeah, disconnect. Fast. You return to warning signs playing over your retinas. They inform you that your escape resulted in some, but thankfully minimal damage to your own nervous systems. You lose a little health. Unfortunately, all other memories you can find on the external brain are even more corrupted than this one. Interesting. So I guess in a way that kind of confirms, yeah, there was a thing. Fuck. There is actually an exit, and it seems someone found it, and now they want to try and keep it hidden. As far as I'm concerned, they can keep it as hidden as they like. As long as I get to go out of it, we're fine. Hi, cow. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how friendly are you? Pet, pet? You're very blocky. Hello! Derpy looking thing. Windmills of your mind. Huh. It is. Okay, did something happen that caused, like, peace between these guys or something? Apparently I managed to defeat an opponent through indirect means, according to the achievement that popped up, although I have no idea what the hell I did and how I did it. That'll do it. Ooh. Possible enemy infighting? Maybe. It could be that when I threw the grenade, maybe one of the enemies got like punted up into the air and the fall damage was enough to kill him. Maybe. I mean, that would be a guess. But I suppose it makes a certain kind of sense. I notice there's a cave over there. What looks to be a way forward over there. Let's go check the cave. I mean, at least the buff by the whatever they are, at least they're friendly. You know, they're not going nuts. I mean, if I shot one of them, they'd probably attack, or they could just fall over and die. I don't know. But they seem friendly enough, so I won't shoot them. Whoa. Okay, that was bigger in here than I expected. I was expecting just a small little cave with some things stashed in it. I should get used to the idea that things are bigger here than I think they're gonna be. Whoa. Oh, fuck off. That's a big fucking wall. Whew. Great. Yeah, so these two groups have either decided I'm the greater threat, and so they've like... Where the fuck did you come from? Yeah, they've either decided I'm a greater threat, and so they're just throwing everything they've got at me, or something happened to cause a truce. Don't know what. Jeez Louise, look at that. It just doesn't end. Speaking of not ending, where the hell are we going? The door open? No. Oh. You need to bungee jump off the dam to reach the facility level. we're still going. Haven't hit a dead end yet. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, this seems a bit ominous. You know, that had trap written all over it, but I didn't have anywhere else to go. Damn armory key. Huh. Interessante. So is this going to be another... Oh, hello, what's this? A contract ledger written on a traditional rolled paper. It details a pact made between a disaffected splinter faction of Rare Secretorium and military officers of Central Syrian Mining Group. Ah, that explains it. And so wanted to give military support and act as a helping hand in mining state's plan to bomb the area and hide its truth. In exchange, they would be afforded provisions, as well as either citizenship or safe passage back to the lower stratas. One line in particular jumps out to you. The letter. No heavenly fields awaited us beyond the structure. And no God to fill our empty stomachs. So yeah, they believe outside the megastructure to be some kind of like heaven, and that's the point, is, you know, everything in here is bad, so find your way out. It must be better, right? People build megastructures for one reason, and it's usually not a good one. Okay, well. You know, it was funny. As I was walking up here, I kept staring at the waterfall thinking, hey, I wonder if there's something in there. I kept looking at the bottom. I didn't think to look up, although actually you really cannot see it from out here. Still, I got a secret key. So I don't know where the armory door is, but once we get there, hopefully there will be a bunch of ammo, and who knows, maybe a new weapon. I don't think I need one. A pistol, a shotgun, and a rifle is usually a pretty good set. I don't know what else they could give me, really. I feel quite well stocked. That's a sodding mine. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going anywhere near it. Be careful for mines. Hello. That does at least explain why these guys are all working together. More or less. So basically it's a splinter faction of the Tiger people teaming up. Oh, he did say, the prince guy that we found right at the end, right at the start, he did specifically say that his own people had turned on him, hadn't he? So maybe that's it, you know, he led his people all the way down here. Fudge. But they got... I don't know if they got disaffected on the way, or maybe they got here and realized there was nothing they could do. Or something like that. Are you guys trying to sneak up on me? So yeah, it's like... So they basically turned against their leader and teamed up with the people who were attacking them. That at least makes sense. I did wonder why they were hanging out together and seemed so, you know, fine. What they need all this fuel for? We've been carrying this shit for ages. I hear the guys here just got some fresh hardware to patrol the border with. Must be burning through fuel like crazy. Well, I'm spent. What they're gonna need to get me is a new back once this is over. Well, I got good news for you, pal. I can spare you the back problem. Then again, I'm still not 100% convinced they're not masks, but ooh, hello. Hang on. I'm really not sure if they are wearing masks or not. I'm inclined to say no, mostly because they do roar when, you know, to like get attention to other people. So you've given me two directions to go in again, game. That being said, every time the game has presented me with two directions, one of the directions seems to be, oh, here's a loop that'll take you back to where you need to go, but it'll also contain like a big secret for you. And the other direction has, well, been the way forward. Again, I was hoping like a stealth kill like that would be like a one-hit kill thing. Apparently not. I thought I saw the pop-up. I was like, what? I didn't see that. Okay, apparently I was too close to that one. Okay. So definitely that's feeling way forward. So what was through that little door hole thing. Where did that end up? You know me, I like to explore. It's literally what I do. It's why I play games. Oh, fuck. Fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Whoa. Okay. Come on, let's get this shit over with. I am shocked that you people even noticed me. Anyone else? Can we get on, please? Don't know where the hell this is going. Fuck. Personally, I'm hoping this will eventually lead me to that armory. You never know. Tight space is not good. Shotgun time. This is certainly feeling very armory-ish, isn't it? Anything? No, big fat load of nothing. Hello. Can we? Nope. Haha! You can get one over on me like that, do you? Rude. Oh, hello. I know where this is. Oh, damn armory key right. Damn armory key left. I never noticed it had a left and a right. Sweet. Well, I don't know where the damn armory is, but I'm going to find that damn armory if it's the last damn thing I damn do. That sounded funnier in my head. Okay, well, I'm assuming this is the dam. Because it certainly looks dam-like, doesn't it? Fuck. No, there's nothing in there. I was like, I wonder if this is like a sneaky way. It's really not. Okay, well this is the dam. And we found both of the armory keys, so that's cool. Oh, that can't be good. That which escaped the notice of map makers. Ah! So we had to find those keys. I thought it was going to be a nice little optional secret. It was not. I have a bad feeling about this. Crackle of electricity dances before your eyes. This control panel has been irreparably damaged. On examining the exposed circuitry of the panel more closely, you notice someone tried to link the lever's execution wire to the siren warning system. A sloppy piece of work here, but not unachievable. Is that it? Oh, so we can't... Oh, wait, hang on. But if that's the case, where the bloody hell am I going now? But then where's the way forward? Oh. That way. We go up. Woo! This screams arena. Doesn't it? Remember what it said. About how they wired up the opening to the alarm. Think about that. Is he sliding towards me? That's awfully unfair. Hello. We good? Anyone else? Ooh. Opening last message sent. The generally held belief is that there is no such thing as a completely closed structure, a completely isolated system. This would violate the laws of thermodynamics that we understand, not to mention create a simple energy supply problem. In the case of a megastructure as massive as the one we find ourselves trapped in. Therefore, even if the megastructure's supposed outer walls have always been far too difficult to drill or bomb through, And you, especially, Minister, should know the exuberant costs that drilling even the smallest amount have incurred in the past. The hope of finding a maintenance tunnel or a ventilation shaft has at least always been present. And it is exactly one of these passages that we believe we have now found. Message from the head researcher Lucien Arvengen to Holden Istvid? Yeah, whatever. And to answer your other question, Minister, and off the record, of course, the UV light diffusion we have measured in the outer structure has been far below standard levels, where it can even be measured at all. Tremendously happy to report that such a space would indeed solve our most major concerns. Would it now? What concern would that be, I wonder? Well, we got to the other side of the dam, although not quite the way I was expecting to do it. Now, I'm going to take a wild stab. I can't swim. just as a general, idea, I'm fairly certain my character is not going to be able to swim. So we should probably stay out of the water. What the Oh! Right. I didn't realize we were going to have a boss fight. Ow. Right. I don't like that. I'd say I think this thing might have a weak point on its back or something, but actually I don't think it does. Oh! That was lucky. I think... Haha! Woo! So can I go in this water or not? I think it'd be very funny to just defeat something this big with a sodding pistol. So is this... Right, so this was never very deep water then. Right. Well, thanks for that game. Oh, could I have, like, gotten on top of it and shot it? Right. I probably could have gotten on top of it and shot its internals. That, that probably would have been a smarter play, but I was mostly keeping my distance. For obvious bloody reasons. Now, that felt very, you know, final boss-ish. I don't know how much more of this game there is left, but it is time for a break. Looks like there might be more to this yet. Okay, tell you what. We probably only got like 5 or 10 minutes left. As I said, that did feel sort of final boss-ish. As I said, I know this game isn't that long, but there might be a bit more further on ahead. So we'll take a quick break now because I do need to nip to the bathroom, and we'll wrap this up when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright. Don't know if we've got any more trouble. Let's see what we got. What the... Oh. Seriously? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well. Oh, balls. Oh, no. Oh, fuck me, sideways. I don't like this kind of shit. Well, we sure as hell ain't going back. Okay. Sure. I don't suppose there's going to be too much else beyond here, is there? Because no one else has been here. Oh, fuck me sideways. Do we have to do that? Wait, what was that? Oh, use lever. I thought it said use elevator. I was like, what? Huh. It's like some ancient control room. I wonder what it controlled. Ooh. The ancient terminal whirs to life, and in this wall of code cuts across its dusty display the pure language of machine. Line by line, you begin deciphering the message. Current working hour is 273425492. Hang on, 43. How many days is that? Hang on, current working hour. How many days is that? Hang on. Let me boot up calculator. How many days is that, I wonder? What do we got? 2734. No, that was damn it. Yeah, 273425449. That's a lot. 243. Okay, for the record, that's 27 billion. Let's see, divide by 24. That's yeah, that's over 1 million days. 1.139 million days. Hang on, divide by 365, let's say. It's a little rough, obviously, because it's not taking leap years into account, but that is approximately 3 million years. Wait, that can't be right. Did I say 1 million days? I meant 1 billion. Sorry, that's 1 billion days, and it's 3.121 million years, roughly. Wow. Yeah, so this place has been going for over 3 million years. That's a lot of years. The number of operating hours has exceeded the statutory of Artificial Intelligence Safety Convention. Please contact the Maintenance Committee for Machine Euthanasia and Replacement. Current working at... yeah. Same message repeating again and again. Other functions seem unrestorable. Yeah, so this place has been going for a long time. So I'm curious if now that the power is on, does that lever do something? Ooh, sounds like it does. Ooh, what the? Oh. Cool. Oh, I get it. This is one of their previous drilling attempts, isn't it? So I guess they have been this far. It's like, you know, this is these are fuel barrels, and this is one of their drilling machines that they tried to drill through the wall, and they said, oh yeah, it just doesn't bloody work. Ooh. Planet surgery. Okay, there might be more to the left of this. Oh my god. There might be more left of this game than we thought. Or than I thought, anyway. This is like a rail network. Huh. Cool, Sam, she can get this cleared up in about 20 minutes. I mean, yeah. Yeah, she does have a tendency to get through things pretty damn quick. Okay, what just keeps going boom? Because that's always worrying. So has no one ever gotten this far before? Because the boxes here don't look familiar, and this, like, oh, I suppose it's just like electricity, but oh, they're lights. Yep, that's a long way down. Ooh, then again. Yep, there's just an orb. Why is there just an orb? I guess this is outside? Or did we get out of one megastructure only to find ourselves in a megastructure? That is vaguely like Echoes of the Eye-ish. No, not Echoes of the Eye. Because, yeah, it's Eye of the Universe from Outer Wilds. Just a little bit. I think this is a dead end. I mean, let's be... what was the button for that? There. That would make a pretty decent thumbnail, maybe. Or maybe it's too spoilery. I don't know. I'm always trying to think of thumbnails for when these things end up on YouTube. I can always play through the game again. It did have chapter selection, I remember. Which is fun. Obviously, in a game like this, there's a lot of things that would make good thumbnails. Lots of very snappable pictures. So what's all this? Portable device, a familiar design, has been connected to this terminal. It seems to be plowing for data and functions far deeper than the ancient mainframe would ever willingly give up. Loading log. Megastructure designation H5 Artif-centric? Artif-centric. 7R16. Counterweight world. A counterweight world is a type of physically smaller, although much heavier megastructure built within a far larger one. Counterweight worlds were created with the purpose of gravitationally binding orbits of planets and other celestial bodies that would find themselves in the way of other structures' expansion. Having been created before most of the nearby outer structure, they would retain and prevent the intruding celestial body from striking its walls or ceiling, thus ensuring the structure's future stability. They were most often built in the very earliest stages of construction, especially in what we now regard as the former inner solar system. Additionally, like with any other utilitarian yet crucial complexes, a large maintenance team would remain inside these structures. The species they were known to seed has often had their origin tracing back to well-patterned gene pools, their biological parameters usually chosen to best assist the specific tasks of the structure's future preservation. However, with the megastructure's expansion past the Kuiper Belt, and with maintenance teams having left the structures, contact with many of these counterweight worlds has been lost. As such, it is very difficult for us to verify their present stability. Log ends. Huh. Okay, rail module doors. Rail module has been unlocked. So, that's the counterweight structure. So we are inside another megastructure then. So it's a megastructure within a much bigger megastructure. Huh. So this thing is so big that it has literally expanded beyond the theoretical limit of the entire solar system. I mean, the Kuiper Belt is like a sphere of debris left over from the formation of our solar system. It kind of surrounds us. And it's full of, like, comets and just debris, like ice and rock and stuff like that. We don't actually 100% know it exists, but we've, like, inferred its existence just by observation. So yeah, this thing's bigger than our solar system right now. That's a problem. I did wonder how big this was all going to end up being. And, seems as... Oh, we're going down. I thought we were going across. And it seems to me as though it might be similar to that comic Blame. I think it's called Blame. You know, it's... Oh, we're fading out? No! I wanted to know what was down at the bottom of the lift. The gears that have not been used in eons grind in violent resistance against your demand for movement. Before you, millions of miles of concrete and steel stretch out, dwarfing a giant crimson sphere. You watch as endless tides of hard matter unfold, one solid stacked surface after another. As the slow descent of the elevator continues, you begin to glimpse for the first time the true vastness of your escape. Many hours later, the elevator descends to its lowest point, at last coming to a halt above a raging ocean of liquid coolant, the industrial towers holding up the ceiling like mythological giants of ancient tales. Finally preparing to leave the elevator and facing an ever stranger landscape, you nonetheless find the familiar step of your nomadic wandering returning. The promise engraved in every mile travelled that the seeking itself is the answer. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making. That was great fun. Oh god, that was really enjoyable. Well, there you have it. Metal Garden. Oh god, I wanted more. Like, you know a game is good when it ends and you go, oh no, I want more of that. Anyway, I will just scroll down the credits just for the sake of those who like to watch credits, I suppose. Yeah, that was a really good game. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was really good fun. Shooting was actually really good once I got the hang of it and realized that dodging is actually a really good idea because bullets don't use hit scan. Because they were physical objects in the world, kind of like Max Payne, if you've ever played that. Also good games. Okay, yeah, there you have it. That was Metal Garden. Really good fun. As I said, the shooting was good. I love the sense of exploring and exploration. A couple of directions I didn't go in. Like, when I was exploring around in that kind of first area, there was that big pit thing. And I didn't explore all the way down there. I don't know if I could. There did seem to be items down there. But I don't know, like, if I went down there, how I'd get back out. So that's something for you to explore. So I loved, actually, how the world had a kind of semi-Metroidvania element to it. You know? Where it's like you had your place, and you had the direction you needed to go, but you could go off of that, and it would always loop back around, but you'd get a reward out of it. Like how I got the 2 keys for the armory that had a bunch of stuff in it and things like that. Like, I liked that design. I thought that was really, really, really solid. Honestly, no idea if the devs planning to make another one of these. I would absolutely go for another one of these. And I also liked, as I said, how the game did have an option for no enemies. So you can just explore and have fun. If, you know, you don't want to do the shooting stuff. And it had options as well. You could, like, still do the shooting, but give yourself infinite health or infinite ammo and stuff like that. So if, you know, you want to explore and still do a bit of shooting, but not have too hard of a time of it, then that's an option for you. And I think that's really good. I'm glad that those options are there, because this is the kind of game that I think a lot of people should play. Seriously, there's a very good sense of world design in this, in terms of both, you know, the grander overarching design, but also in terms of the specific level layout. Like, although I felt like I was getting lost on several occasions, I don't think I ever really was. It was very well curated, and it was very good at making sure that, you know, I'd always loop back around to where I was supposed to be if I wandered off in a direction that wasn't forward. So it was very well designed like that, and I like that kind of design. As I said, it's vaguely Metroidvania-ish, which I do very much approve of. Yeah, so this is really good. I would not say no to a Metal Garden 2 if the dev wants to make one. Absolutely not. Like, you know, it doesn't even have to necessarily be with, like, the same character and what he finds next, although that would be interesting. As I said, if a game ends and you're just like, nah, I wanted more, that's usually a very good sign. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.